The black Mercedes doesn't even slow down. 1 second I'm pedaling through the parking lot, delivering someone's lunch order. The next second I'm flying. My bike crumples beneath the wheel like paper. Pain explodes through my ribs. The world spins concrete and sky and the shocked face of a man in an expensive suit stumbling out of the driver's seat. My name is Mackenzie. People call me Mac. I'm 26, broke as hell, and about to have the worst and best day of my life. He's panicking. That's the first thing I notice. Not anger, not arrogance, but genuine fear. He's on his phone, calling an ambulance, kneeling beside me with trembling hands. His voice is shaking when he asks my name. The suit is Tom Ford. The watch is Rolex. The desperation is real. I'm so sorry, he keeps saying. I'm so sorry. Please, let me help you. I'll pay for everything. Medical bills, lost wages, whatever you need. Name it. The paramedics arrive fast. They're loading me onto a stretcher when he grabs my hand. His palms are sweating. I'm breathing shallow, ribs screaming, but something in his desperation makes me pause. He's not offering money like a guilty billionaire checking a box. He's offering it like a man genuinely terrified he's destroyed someone's life. I look at him, really look at him. Dark eyes, sharp jaw, designer everything. And I say the words that will change everything. I don't want your money. His expression shatters. Confusion floods in. Relief, maybe. I want a job, I tell him. He goes very still. The hospital releases me 3 days later with bruised ribs, a sprained wrist, and his business card burning a hole in my pocket. His name is Nathan Blackwell, CEO of Blackwell Industries. 42 years old. Rich enough that hitting a delivery girl barely registers on his radar, except it clearly does. He's called the hospital twice. Sent flowers. Expensive ones. I should hate him. I want to hate him. But I've been hating people my whole life, and it hasn't gotten me anywhere. My mom cleaned houses for rich people. My dad left when I was 4. I grew up watching my mom scrub their marble floors while their kids ignored her, treated her like she was furniture. She'd come home exhausted, crying sometimes, and I'd swear I'd be different. I'd be smarter. Better. Instead, I'm 26, delivering sandwiches on a bicycle I bought from Craigslist, living in a studio apartment with water stains on the ceiling. Nathan calls on day 4. His voice is different over the phone, controlled, businesslike, but underneath it, something desperate. I need to see you, he says. Not about the accident. About the job offer you mentioned. I meet him at a coffee shop in Midtown. He arrives in person this time. No security, no entourage. He looks tired. There are circles under his eyes. I have a family event, he says carefully. A wedding celebration. My sister is marrying someone I don't approve of, and my family is complicated. They expect me to bring a date. Someone impressive. I'm already shaking my head. $500,000, he says. The number hangs between us like a physical thing. What do you want me to do? Come to the restaurant. Pretend to be my fiancé for one evening. That's all. I should have asked more questions. That's what I tell myself later. Nathan takes me shopping 3 days before the event. High-end boutiques in Soho. He's polite, distant, professional. He treats me like I'm a business acquisition, which I guess I am. But there's something else underneath. Something bitter. My family will ask questions, he tells me while a designer pins an emerald dress to my body. They'll be invasive. Rude, probably. Just smile and say we met through mutual friends. Keep it vague. What about your actual girlfriend? I ask. Won't she be upset? His jaw tightens. There is no girlfriend. There was. She left 6 months ago. Said I was too focused on work, too cold, too controlling. He laughs, but it's hollow. She was probably right. Red flag. I ignore it. The night before the event, he calls. His voice is different, strained. My ex-fiancée will be there, he says. Victoria. She's dating my business partner now. They're announcing their engagement at the celebration. Nathan. I need her to see me happy. I need my family to see me with someone who actually chose me. Can you do that? Something shifts in my chest. I'm not just being paid to show up anymore. I'm being used as a weapon. I'll do it, I say anyway. Because $500,000. Because my mom's medical bills. Because I'm tired of being invisible. The next morning, Nathan picks me up in a black car. The driver is silent. Nathan is silent. He's wearing a tuxedo that probably costs more than my annual rent. His hands are shaking slightly as he adjusts his cufflinks. Thank you for this, he says quietly. And I realize something that makes my stomach drop. He's terrified.
Not of his family.
Of something else. The restaurant is all crystal chandeliers and waiters in white gloves. Nathan's hand is on my back as we enter, and I can feel him trembling. His family is already seated. I recognize Victoria immediately, blonde, elegant, the kind of beautiful that makes you feel small. She's wearing an engagement ring that catches the light like a small sun. Nathan's mother stands. Her smile is sharp as a knife. Nathan. And who is this? This is Mackenzie, he says. My fiancé. The word lands like a bomb. Victoria's face goes white. His mother's eyebrows shoot up. A woman I assume is his sister leans forward, confused. Fiancé, his mother repeats. Since when? Recently, Nathan says smoothly. Very recently. We wanted to surprise everyone. But then Victoria laughs. It's cruel and knowing. Oh my God, she says. Nathan, that's her? That's actually her. My stomach drops. That's who? I whisper. Nathan doesn't answer. Victoria pulls out her phone, and suddenly everyone is looking at me differently. She turns the screen around.
It's a photo of me,
bloodied, on the ground beside my destroyed bike. Your fiancé? Victoria smiles like a shark. The hit-and-run victim? The one from the parking lot video that went viral last week? The one everyone's been talking about. The room spins. Nathan's jaw clenches. He doesn't deny it.
I don't make a scene.
That's the thing that surprises me most about myself. I set down my wine glass carefully. I excuse myself to the bathroom, and I fall apart in a stall for exactly 3 minutes before I pull myself together. The anger comes first, hot, explosive, all-consuming. Then it cools,
Crystallizes.
becomes something sharp and useful. Nathan follows me outside after dinner. The night air is cold against my skin. Mackenzie, I can explain. You don't need to, I say calmly. I understand perfectly. The video went viral. Your family saw you hit a defenseless girl. Your reputation took a hit. So you staged a redemption arc. The cold CEO finds love with the vulnerable delivery girl. Except Victoria beat you to it by outing the real story first. He looks away. I'm sorry. No, you're not. You're sorry you got caught. I walk to the street corner and hail a cab. He follows, desperate now. Keep the money, he says. All of it. I'll triple it. Just don't. Don't what? Tell people the truth. He grabs my arm. My family will destroy you if you talk. They have lawyers' resources. That's when I smile. Because he just showed me exactly what I needed to know. He's scared. Terrified. And people who are terrified make mistakes. I pull my arm free. Good night, Nathan. I ride home in silence, already planning. I spend 2 weeks gathering evidence. Screenshots of his texts. Recordings of our conversations. Legal in New York, he never asked. Photos of the shopping receipts, the dress, everything. But I don't go to the media. That's too obvious. Too expected. Instead, I reach out to someone better, his board of directors. Blackwell Industries is publicly traded. Shareholders care about optics. They care about CEOs who use hit-and-run victims as PR stunts. I send anonymous emails to every board member with everything. The video of the accident, the hospital records, Nathan's admission that he orchestrated our meeting. Then I wait. Nathan calls me 48 hours later. His voice is shattered. What did you do? What you deserved, I say. They're voting to remove me. As CEO. Everything I built. You should have thought about that before you used me. He's crying now. Actually crying. Part of me feels nothing. Part of me feels everything. I was going to promote you, he whispers. At work. Give you an actual position. Make this real. Too late. But here's the thing, and this is what makes it beautiful. I don't tell him about the second part of my plan. The part where I'd already contacted a journalist. The part where the real story is about to break. Not just about the accident, but about how Nathan's entire company has a pattern of silencing victims with NDAs. His mother's foundation just settled a harassment lawsuit quietly. 3 ex-employees are ready to talk. One domino falls. Then another. The article drops on a Tuesday morning. Blackwell Industries CEO uses hit-and-run victim AS PR stunt, screams the headline across 3 major outlets simultaneously. Within hours, it's everywhere. Twitter explodes. TikTok resurrects the original viral video. News anchors are discussing Nathan's fall from grace like it's breaking news. He tries to call me 17 times that day. I don't answer. Instead, I watch from my apartment as his world collapses in real time. The board votes unanimously to remove him. His mother issues a statement distancing herself from his actions. Victoria gives an interview saying she's relieved she dodged a bullet. Then he shows up at my apartment building. I can see him from my window, disheveled, unshaven, wearing yesterday's clothes. He looks smaller somehow, broken in a way that should make me feel victorious, but instead makes me feel hollow. I go downstairs. Why, he asks. Just that one word, like it contains everything. Because you treated me like I was nothing, I say quietly. Like my pain was your opportunity. You didn't see me as a person. You saw me as a problem to solve. I know that now. It's too late to know that now. He nods slowly, accepting it. There's no anger in his eyes anymore. Just emptiness. For what it's worth, he says, I meant what I said.
About the job.
About making it real. I know you did. That's what makes this worse. He leaves without another word. 6 months later, I'm working as a junior executive at a different company. Real job, real salary, real future. The $500,000 is in a college fund for my mom. Then I get a letter. Handwritten. From Nathan. He's in therapy. Actual therapy, not the performative kind. He's written a book about accountability and privilege. All proceeds go to a foundation for gig workers, delivery people, rideshare drivers, people like me. The letter says he doesn't expect my forgiveness. That he understands if I never want to see him again. But there's something else.
A check.
For $2 million. For your future, the note reads. Not because you deserve it. Because I do. I stare at it for a long time. Then I do something unexpected. I call him. Why? I ask. Because destroying you wouldn't have fixed me, he says quietly. But maybe helping you could. I don't forgive him that day. Maybe I never fully do. But I don't tear up the check either. The real revenge wasn't his fall. It was becoming someone he could never be, someone who could take pain and transform it into power without losing her humanity. I am Mackenzie. I was hit by a Mercedes and survived. I was used and fought back. I was broken and rebuilt myself. And that's the only victory that ever mattered.